So today we're going to discuss about the variables. Variable is a container where we can put values. For example, let's consider x. X is equals to 10. So x is a name of the variable and 10 is a value which is stored in the variable, and where the value is stored. The value is stored in a variable. That's it. And then you let's give another variable. Y is equal y, okay. Y is equals to 1 and z is equals to 5. Okay, so if you press x you'll get this. If you press the other value which is known as y, you'll get this. If you press z, you'll get this. If you want to add all the values, you can add in this format: x plus y plus you'll get all these values. So these are the things which can perform in the a variable, and then we can also add in this way: x plus x, and you'll get this: x plus z plus y plus 10. You'll get this. So these are the things which we can perform. And apart from this, if you had given any new value, for example g, then what do we get? Enter. We don't get any other value because we didn't assign any value for this g, right? So that's the reason we don't get any other value. And I'll show you another comment. So we got 26. How we got 26? So actually it represents that the operation which had been done previously. So previously we got 26. So the 26 had been represented in this particular format. We can even use this also: plus x plus z. So we got this value, and then let's look at another value. Let's do with the strings. So for example, cars is equals to, yep, su, and then sunny cars. Here we're going to do bracket, right? Sunny cars. Enter. If you press cars, you'll get this value. So even if you had given this same statement, you'll get the command which had been done previously. And then you can also add plus NISSAN Nissan plus, okay, plus cars. You'll get this value by combining all those things. So as in this way we can able to perform, and this is quite easy when compared with all the other operations. So you can able to do fun with the Python, right? You can even do this ASI, okay, is equals to student, okay, SASI and so on. So again, SUGAY, okay, no, not SUGAY, UNIVER, university. Also you need to give the command here, and then university into 20. You'll get this value. University has been printed 20 times. Address of variables, and also I'll explain you how to use the type function. Not only type function, but also I'll explain you about swiping variables. So first, let's start about the address of variables. Let's assign two variables. For example, x is equals to 1. Okay, just a second. Okay, x is equals to 5, y is equals to 5 again, super is equals to 5. So actually this x is the name of a variable, and y and super, all these things are the names of the variables, and 5 is this 5 is actually the value of the variable. So let's check what's the exact address, where does the value is located. So for the purpose of checking address, we need to use id function, and also we need to type the variable name here. Here we got the address again, id y. Again id. Superb. Again, so if you check, means here all these three values are similar, all these three values are same. So what exactly we can understand, the names of the variables are differ, but the value of the variable is same. In the sense, the variable which is located in the same box, but the names of the box are different. That's the thing. And let me explain briefly about the types of the variable, such as for example, um, type. I'll use type function, type x. This is it. So here class int. For example, if we are using a float point, then it will be represented in the float. For example, p is equals to 5.5. Again, type of p, we got float point. So this is how we can able to find out, or we can able to figure out whether what is the exact type, what is the exact thing which the variable belongs to. So that's the thing. And then we'll discuss about how to swipe two variables. So let's consider a is equals to 10, b, okay, yes, b is equals to 2, and then for the purpose of swiping variables we need to use temp, temp. Temp is equals to a, and a is equals to p. Again, b is equals to temp. So now we're going to use print function. So the values will be swiped here, print a. So actually the exact value of a is 10, but now I think we'll get a 2. Yes, again print b. So actually the exact the exact value of b is 2, but we'll get a 10. So this is how we process swiping in the variables. Not only this, another method is also there. I'll explain you about that method. So for that method we need to use some formulas. A is equals to a plus b. Again, b is equals to a minus b. Again, so this is how we perform. Just a second. Again, we need to use here. A is equals to, again we need to assign that same thing, a minus b, which we assign for the b. Enter. So now I think if you start the values have been swiped, see basically print, I think we'll here 10. Or I think something is happened messy. print print b. This is b. So yeah, how to fetch the values in the variable. So let's assign a name. Okay, just a second. Python man is equals to Superman. Again, if you want to fetch the values in which we had given, we can fetch in this way. Python man 0, we'll get an output as 5. We'll get an output as yes. So here, so in the place of yes, it's 0. In the place of 1, it's 1. In the place of u, it's 1. In the place of p, it's 2. In the place of e, it's 3. So we can also come from the ending onwards. In the place of n, it's -1. In the place of a, it's -2. In the place of n, it's -3. In that way. Enter. See, we got yes again. Python man fetch 2. So here we got p, because p is located in the place of 2. So we'll come from the reverse. Python man minus 1, right? We'll get a n because it is coming from the reverse direction. And then Python man, we can also fetch the values, multiple values at a single time. So in this way, 0 is to 4, right? So here, so the values will start from the beginning because we had assigned 0, and it will go up to the third place. It will not take fourth value. S, U, P, E. It will not take the R because R is located in the place of 4. Only up to the 4. Okay. And then we can also assign in this particular way. I'll tell you what's the other way. So let's assign another new string for this value. Java man plus Python man. Enter. We got the both values together. Java man plus Superman. Why we got Superman? Why didn't we got Python man? Because we have already assigned Python man is equals to Superman. So in the place of Python, it had been represented Superman. In the place of Java man, it's it just represented as Java man because it's just a string. It's not a variable. It's just a value. And we can also assign in this way. I'll show you what's the other way. Java man plus Python man two is to 4. So in this way, we got this value. So what exactly happened is in the Python man, 2 is to 4 in the sense the values which will be started from 2. In the sense the values will be started from P and it will go up to P and T. Both the values have been fetched in this place. So as in this way we can perform. If you want to assign a new value even after assigning the entire value, it will not take. See, let's do the same thing again. Python man is equals to, not is equals to, I will tell you the value and the fetching 1 is equals to E. Okay, it will not take value because already the Python man 1 value had been fetched here. So in the variable we cannot again assign value for already assigned value. Okay, now that's the one thing which you need to remember. And then there are some other sort of in data types they are actually list and string and tuple, all these things are there. So among all those things, some may assign the value, but in the variables they will not assign the value once already they had been assigned. That's the one thing which you need to remember. And I'll explain you about a new function which is known as len function. Already we had learned about the print function, and len function is also similar to the print function, but print function will print the value, len function will describe what's the exact length. Python man, and so here we got 8 value. So you can able to understand. So already superb statement contains of 8 values. So that's the reason when we entered the len value we got 8. So that's it for today.